whistle assembly call.
How did you hear that?
There! Funny how sound stays with you.
It's Dad who stays with you.
Because we had enough gall to be divided into 3 parts. Mother said the day the United States entered the First World War, Dad telegraphed President Wilson, arriving in Washington, 7 p.m. If you don't know how to use these, I'll tell you how.
He showed them how to save time assembling machine guns.
But you couldn't tell where his factory management ended and his family life began. Even buttoning his vest from bottom to top to save 4 seconds.
But he could walk into the Zeiss Works in Germany or the Pierce Aero plant in this country and announce he'd speed up production 1/4 and then do it.
And what works in the factory will work in the home. I guess with so many of us, it was scientific management or bedlam.
But even with a dozen, I don't think Dad is satisfied. I remember him looking us over and then saying to Mother, "Only 12. But never mind, Lily. You did the best you could."
Remember when Mother came home from a vacation and asked Dad if everything had run smoothly? Dad said, "Only had trouble with that one over there." But a good spanking brought him in line. Mother had to say, "That's not one of ours, dear. She belongs next door."
I remember. That music coming from down the street. Music, huh?
3-part harmony.
The whole family rolling along the Pierce Arrow singing Love's Old Sweet Song. Dad would lean back against the seat with his hat tucked on the side of his head. Mother would snuggle up against him, as if she were cold. I remember her turning around once in between songs and saying, "Right now is the happiest time in the world."
Maybe it was.
Maybe that's the time in a family, when you're all together, before anything's happened to any one of you.
Right now is the happiest time in the world. Remember when she said it again?
Dad with his bad heart, leaving to lecture at the World Management Conference in Europe. He was about to go, and it was his assembly call. We all came running, and we were all together. It was the last time. He was trying to let us off, and then Mother said it.
When I think of Dad, I don't think of that. I think of him color chalking our fingers and typewriting keys so that even the babies were learning the touch system, or taking movies of us washing the dishes so that he could analyze them and eliminate waste motions.
Painting diagrams on the wall to show the solar system, or the difference between meters and yards, tapping out messages in Morse code and telling those that understood where candy was hidden.
And how we hated distractions. Remember how he used to yell at those 2 noisy canaries?
The one he named "Shut Up" and the other "You heard me."
But the way I remember Dad best, he'd come running up the front stairs with his arms full. He'd come roaring into the living room, bursting to try out some new idea. He'd pull out his stopwatch and whistle assembly call. That meant, "Come running."
14 seconds. Where's your mother?
Upstairs with the babies.
I had so many children because I thought anything your mother and I teamed up on would certainly be a success. But now I'm not so sure. Let me see your fingernails.
What, Daddy?
Fingernails. Not very clean. Need trimming. Looks like you've been biting it. Jackie? Look at those nails. What do you think of them? What you need is a manicure set. Keep your nails. All you girls need manicure sets. I got some jackknives for you folks. Here's yours. I'll inspect your nails again. Now, where can I put these?
What's in those boxes?
These boxes?
Something for us in this box? Tell us.
Oh, something special. Something interesting and educational, but a lot of fun, too. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Next week sometime.
You're going to anyway. You know you are.
Yeah.
Since you insist. These are 2 Victrolas and some records.
Oh, we already have this story.
Downstairs.
Well,
These Victrolas are for the upstairs bathroom. One for the boys' bathroom and one for the girls' bathroom.
the bath bathrooms.
I'll bet we'll be the only family in town with a Victrola in every bath.
That would surprise me.
I've been thinking about the time you waste in the bathroom. At first, I thought it was unavoidable to land.
Here we go.
But then I thought of these Victrolas. You're going to play them every morning while taking baths, brushing teeth, washing faces. Does there have to be a why for everything?
There doesn't have to be, but with you, there always is.
When you mention Victrola, dance music isn't the first thing that pops into our minds.
I admit it's not dance music.
We might start thinking about dance music.
What kind of records?
Very entertaining and educational. Language lessons, French and German. Now, you don't have to listen to them consciously. Just play them and finally they'll make an impression.
Not every morning in the bathroom.
I spent $160 for this equipment.
They're not even doing that. Maybe you can get
I don't want my money back. And if these Victrolas aren't going from the minute you get up till you come down to breakfast, I'll know the reason why.
One reason. It's impossible to change records while you're in the bath.
A person can be in and out of the tub from the time it takes a record to play.
You never taught us anything about taking a bath.
I'll now demonstrate how to take a bath without wasting, without dabbing here and then there and taking it out. Dan and Fred, bring over that little rug. We'll pretend it's a bath.
Right now?
I mean at once. Put it there.
Oh, Frank.
Your big mouth.
Smart. Okay.
I'm in the tub.
Yes, Daddy.
A little more hot water, Daddy. That's good. Now, I have a cake of soap in my right hand. Pay attention to this one simple continuous motion. Starting at the top of the left shoulder, going down the left arm, back up the underside of the arm, and then back down the left side. Got it?
Yeah.
Shift soap. Same motion, other side.
Don't forget the back of your neck.
Oh, Ross, I'm not forgetting a thing.
Oh, I'm glad you're home early, but what is going on?
Fingernail inspection.
How about yours? Biting them again.
Yours. I told you not to wash the dishes yourself.
Mother has too much to do already.
I'll take care of that. Just a matter of saving motions. Dishes or bathing, it's all the same thing. Continuing. Pay all attention to your feet and the back of your neck, and you'll be out of the tub before you can say bonjour. Now you know all about taking a bath. Put the rug back and take the Victrolas upstairs. Now, boss, I'll talk to the cook.
We'll both talk to her. Which goes in which bathroom?
Look at the girl, friend. I much prefer French. Jawohl. Is it all French or German? I think it's Spanish.
Dad has a system for everything.
Even conjugating French and German verbs in the bathtub. If you'd only think up a system for interesting a couple boys I know at school. What? And me.
I mean, a person has to think a few things for herself. I did.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to have it out with him.
Have what out?
Somebody has to, and I am the oldest.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop dressing like a freak. Aren't you tired of boys thinking you're a freak?
Yes, but Dad said...
I don't care what he says. Cotton stockings. No wonder we never get asked anywhere. No boy would dare to be seen with us.
He might hear you.
Well, by the way it looks, I'll be the only girl at Montclair High who's never been asked to a dance. Whenever the phone rings, it's just some girl.
A boy called yesterday. He wanted my notes on Sector 2 and 4. You'd think it would impress fellows. I mean, knowing things like the touch system and Morse code, but it doesn't matter at all.
I had to know something, so I bought some things up to date that other girls wear, and they look absolutely snake.
Careful, he might walk in any minute.
Let him, I'm not a sneak.
What'd you get?
Well, first of all, short underthings and silk stockings.
Silk stockings. But when Dad...
They're right here in this package, and I'm going to wear them. I'm going to dance the dances. Boys will want to
efficiency. That's all I hear.
If you just apply motion.
Motion study is fine, so long as it's somebody else's motions you're studying. Now, you better get along with dinner, Mrs. Fitzgerald. My husband said you would take care of it. Lincoln freed the slaves. All but one. All but one.
We'll handle this the same way we would in the factory.
But it isn't exactly the same, dear.
Exactly. And what works in a factory.
Yes.
Well said. I have a wonderful surprise for you. We're going to try a wonderful new idea. We're going to set up a family council. Your mother's not going to run this household any longer. I'm not going to run it either. You are. Ours. To a Democratic family council. We'll have a family democracy. Everybody vote. You'll be deciding things for yourselves. You'll work out the questions that come up. You bet we will. You know how I get factories to set up joint employer-employee boards to make assignments on the basis of personal aptitude?
Yeah, what kind of assignments, Dad?
Every sort of assignment. This and that. Even work assignments. You're going to love this. And it's a great step forward. You'll see. The Gilbert Family Council is going into session right now. Arrange yourselves. Frank, bring your mother a chair.
Yes.
We'll get right into the business before us.
Just like that.
I now call this meeting to order. That means quiet. You'll notice I'm installed here as your chair. I assume there are no objections. The chair hearing none.
Mr. Chairman,
Out of order.
since this is going to be a Democratic council, I think the chairman should represent the common people.
You're very much out of order. The chair has the floor.
But you said you heard no objections, and I want to object.
Out of order means you're out of order and sit down. Now, the first job of the council is to apportion the necessary work about the house. Does the chair hear any suggestions? Come, fellow members, how do you want to divide the work?
I don't think anyone wants to divide the work or be associated with it in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
In a democracy, everyone speaks. So start speaking. Dan, I recognize you. What do you think about it? I'm warning you, speak.
I think Mrs. Fitzgerald should do the work. They get paid for it.
Sit down. You're no longer recognized. Bill, I recognize you.
I think Tom and Mrs. Fitzgerald have enough for it. I think we should hire more people to help.
You're out of order, too. Well, now what?
Well, we could hire extra help.
Yeah.
That would mean saving somewhere else in Lakewood. It will cut out new pictures, new clothes.
Do I hear a motion to that effect? Who wants to stop allowances, moving pictures?
Seriously, we'll all have to help.
I move the boys rake leaves and cut grass.
And I move the girls desk we can do supper dishes.
And everyone makes his own bed.
Except the chair. Second the motion. All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. There being no further business,
Mr. Sheriff, I understand we're purchasing a new Robinson tent.
Well, that's right.
Can the budget force us to run?
well, I don't know. Sounds to me as though they might have a good point there, boss.
Well, I plan to spend $100.
I'm willing to go with $95 we spent.
I second that motion, too. All those in favor? Motion carried. I'm afraid you lose on that one, boss. If there's no other business,
Mr. Chairman, I move the $5 we just saved to buy a calling puppy.
wait a minute. Out of order, very much out of order.
Honestly, he's an actor. A dog would sleep at the foot of my bed, and I could wash him when he was dirty.
A dog would be an accursed nuisance. He would be our master. No one would wash his filthy, flea-bitten carpet, and he'd positively sleep at the foot of my bed. A cat that doesn't lay eggs is an experiment. adjourned. Meeting adjourned. That's all.
All those in favor?
Afraid you lose on that.
Very good idea. Things we should take off. Yeah.
I suppose next you're going to want ponies, rollers, trips to Hawaii, silks, stockings.
Mr. Chairman,
What is it?
there is still further business I wish to place before the council.
And it's important.
I'll show you. I'm not hiding a thing. I want the whole family to see.
Shall I bring down the babies?
Be serious.
What is it?
Well, to begin with, these underthings. I'm going to wear them.
You will not put them back in the box. It embarrasses me even to look at them.
But I bought them with my own money.
You'll take these right back to the store.
But there's only one other girl in school besides us who doesn't wear tennies. And if you don't believe us, come to school and see for yourself.
That won't be necessary.
I'm glad there's one other responsible girl in school besides you.
She doesn't even wear tennies. And if you don't believe
That still won't be necessary.
what crazy
You should see the Haws at school making googly eyes at boys.
You little snake.
You might as well know. It isn't just teddies I bought it. Silk
No. You might as well go paralegal and wear these. You can see right through them.
Yeah.
They're like the last of the seven veils.
Now you know.
Don't you realize what might happen if you go around showing your legs through silk stockings? Never mind.
But that's the way everybody dresses today.
Boys don't notice when everyone dresses that way.
Don't tell me about boys. I know all about what boys notice.
You don't want us to be wallflowers.
I'd rather raise wallflowers than clinging vines.
I'm going to wear these. I'm not going to be a wallflower anymore.
I'm going to buy silk stockings too. And then
I won't let you out of the house in those.
Don't you see, Dad? I've never been asked down to the drugstore for a plain, ordinary vanilla soda.
Well, vanilla sodas you
Oh,
want.
Dad!
And as for men, they don't get serious about the kind of girl that goes around in silk stockings. They just run around with them.
athletes, Dad gave away to be so suspicious. Did you know from this fit? Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Ann. When a man picks a wife, he wants someone he can respect.
Oh, they respect me. They respect me so much they don't even look at me.
Come back down here. I don't want you wasting your time with a lot of boys. Look at the fun we have right here at home with our friends.
You don't understand. You don't understand at all. I wish you were a shoe salesman, and you'd only do each other and neither of them with me.
Well, we better be starting on one.
Yeah. This is it. All three.
Boss, what is it I don't understand?
High school girl.
Remember when we decided to have a dozen children? Remember what I suggested?
Suggested that we have all four.
I'm not blaming you, boss. But you should have followed my suggestion. High school girls. My jingle is just one way to handle this.
Just one fact.
Hey, Ernst,
What, Frank?
why doesn't Dad want you wearing silk stockings? Having dates?
I don't know why.
But he must have a reason. I mean, Dad would do without a reason.
No.
Well, what could the reason be? Do you remember one time? It was about 2 weeks after I first showed Dad the silk stockings. It was right after dinner, about the $5 dog.
I remember the battle over those stockings.
But a little while after that, Dad and Dr. Burton had a long conference upstairs. Then they came down. Dad was joking.
And we didn't think anything about it. We didn't even have a suspicion.
That's the time.
They were so cheerful. Gosh, Frank, when a man with a dozen children gets told his heart's ugly, what's he gonna do?
That's what I'm getting at. I mean, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he didn't want you girls running around with boys and sodas all the time.
It wouldn't contribute to skipping grades in school.
Don't you see? The further along we were, the more we knew about everything, the less trouble would be later on. Of course. The more we knew about everything, the less of a love we'd be a mother.
on dates and things, but we didn't know.
And Dad didn't know either. I mean, like Mom said about high school girls.
I guess boys would think. Dad must have figured it was a shocking waste of time.
The way I remember it, the first boy to call came on the same afternoon that Mom, Dad had the topics with Dr. Bird.
I think Dad and the doctor went upstairs after dinner that night.
You and I were over there playing checkers.
And I was wishing the phone would ring and would be going to school back to studying me. I didn't pay much attention to checkers, or even to Dad.
Somehow you should realize right then, I mean by what the doctor was saying to Dad, somehow you should realize at the time.
But the time it seemed so casual. Just passed like any conversation. Like any ordinary conversation might have.
You were sitting there, I was sitting here.
And we hardly noticed. I guess I was daydreaming.
Hey, are you
Dumb dots!
Your move.
Dad, oh.
Sure about that?
Of course I'm sure.
Okay.
I suppose you feel proud of yourself?
Another jam?
Quacks. You're all quacks.
I hear that so much. There must be something to it.
The Gilberts are rugged pioneer stock. No time for nonsense like being sick.
And what about the Gilbert measles epidemic last spring?
Probably even pioneers got the measles.
It's possible.
You old fake. Now you're trying to tell me I shouldn't take out any 3-year magazine subscriptions.
Absolute waste of money.
How about a 1-year subscription?
I'd still save my money. If I were you, I'd talk about short-term subscriptions. Maybe 6 months.
That's a mighty short-term subscription.
A man with your responsibilities doesn't want to waste his money.
Mr. Bones, I don't believe a word you say. I feel too good. Besides, I'm too busy.
Fine. And I won't have to worry about it. See you next week.
You bet you will.
What magazine are you subscribing for, Dad?
Oh, never mind. What's this?
We already did our homework.
That's fine, but you don't have to stop there. If you always do more, pretty soon you skip a grade.
But I just skipped a grade last year.
Start thinking about next year. I don't want you held back by a school system geared for the children of average parents. That's one of the topics for discussion tonight. Silk stockings?
I've been wearing them to school. I guess you might as well know that.
The next thing I know, you'll be wanting to paint yourself.
Everybody uses makeup nowadays. They don't call it painting anymore.
I don't care what they call it. I'll not have any painted women in this house.
What you want is a house full of old maids.
What I want is for you to get ahead with things that matter, by yourselves, without needing me around to hound you all the time.
And the topic for tonight's family council is skipping grades at school.
Yes, by Jingo, and a little better organization around here, too.
But we voted all topics should be of general interest.
Yeah.
Better organization is always of general interest.
Dan's so smart. Why can't he understand?
You poor thing.
Your move.
Sure, of course. Hey, wait a minute.
Another game?
No.
Get him out of here!
Oh, dumb dots. Rich, that's $5. Up on Dad's bed again. He's always on Dad's bed. He's crazy about Dad. The basement windows, across the Coleman, up the back stairs, Dad's bed.
He was right about the dog. Now I'll think he's right about everything.
Clothes, makeup, and everything.
There's something. The boys will go mad over this.
Or what's so ridiculous about that? Nothing, only what? If you have anything to say. We just wouldn't think you had that sort of impression on anybody.
And we've known you all our lives. Of course, some boy who didn't know you as well as
Oh, thank you for the compliment.
We think you're very good swimmers and a tennis. We don't care for your opinion. Other boys don't feel that way about it, do they? I've never even heard the subject mentioned.
Well, I have. If you want an honest, frank answer.
We don't.
Dad. Hello? You want to speak with who? You sure you have it mixed up with somebody else? You mean Ann Gilbert, the short one?
Who's that? Are you sure it's not for Jack?
And imagine a boy calling for you. Isn't that wonderful?
Are you sure it's not for Jack?
Wait a second. Don't hang up, please. Are you still there? Thank goodness.
That's phone.
And imagine for you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is Ann Gilbert. You? Oh, it's nice of you to call.
Well, right hands. Have Mom take care of them.
Or you, kid.
I'll fracture your skull. Better need it. Run.
No, nothing's the matter. Yes, oh, yes, this is a very good time to call. Where have I been all your life? Well, mostly I've been right here.
Come on.
Of course, I'd love to have a soda with you. You mean now? At night?
What about Dad?
You're driving right over.
You don't have permission.
Oh, that'll be just fine. Just give a little toot on your horn. Be seeing you.
Who is it?
Joe Scales.
Golly, the cheerleader and a car too. He's a little undersized.
What if he is? You can't expect to start out with the captain of the football team. But maybe if some boys start taking his out, then other boys will. Maybe.
He's got the best car in school. You should hear backfire. What do you tell Dad?
Don't you see? This is a start. Boys notice girls that other boys know. Pretty soon you start getting popular. And then you meet somebody you really want to meet. That's why it's so important.
And if he lets you start having dates, he'll have to let us start having dates too.
Yeah, it's the beginning of everything. That's all. Mother.
Oh, your father will be down in just a minute. He has some things he wants to take up at the family council.
Mother, a boy called for me.
Oh, that's nice.
He asked me to go have a soda with him down at the drugstore. I think he's a very well brought up boy.
And he's a cheerleader.
Oh, the drugstore, Mother. He asked me.
When?
Tonight.
I don't think tonight is a very good night. Now, I think someone...
If I break the first date, there won't be any other night.
Please, Mother, say something to Dad.
I wish it was some other time.
But when? When, Mother?
I suppose you do have to start sometime.
I already told him yes.
Well, maybe we can take it up at the end of the family council. If you'll all be
Oh, yes.
cooperative.
We will.
Okay, now, I hope this boy is the quiet and reassuring type.
Oh, he is.
He's small too, only that high.
That's certainly reassuring. Put down that umbrella.
Frank, get a chair for your mother.
We made the bed for him under the porch. Be sure to stay there.
My Jake will eat better. I now call this meeting to order. If there are any topics of general interest you'd like to bring up, hearing none,
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to go into the topic of roller skating.
not of general interest.
I'm interested. Yeah.
Sit down.
The trouble is, you always decide what's of general interest, and none of us have a chance.
Nonsense. I always favor a family discussion of general interest before going into the business of the meeting, and I can't recall ever being unreasonable as to subject matter.
Mr. Chairman, I might sometimes see a boy who's in my history class. He
He's
is.
probably the cheerleader too, not of general interest.
He is. I think we're all very interested.
Not me, I'm bored stiff. Now, if Ann had said she might sometimes see a two-headed boy, that would be of general interest.
I'd be very interested in a two-headed boy.
Now, I have a really first-rate topic. I want to teach you a new method of multiplication that's bound to make a wonderful impression on your
That's
nephew.
general interest, Daddy?
That, Jackie, is a matter of the utmost general interest. But before we get into the mathematics, I want to make an announcement. I've been invited to speak at the World Management Conference in New York. And despite the opposition of a few worriers, I intend to go. But by jingo, I'm going to leave this family in smooth running condition, without a big load on your mother.
Oh, they're not such a load.
We're going to organize a purchasing committee to buy food, clothes, and equipment. Then I want you to elect the utilities officer to levy 5-cent fines on wastage of water from electricity. Projects committee to see all work completed on schedule. Your mother has enough to do as it is.
Of course, Dad. Well, I'll help. And since it's settled, I will adjourn.
We need more assistance. I'm installing work charts in the bathroom. And yours will initial them every day after bathing, brushing teeth, doing homework, and so forth. Then your mother just has to initial the chart. Look at the charts.
Mr. Chairman, I think we're all in favor, and I think we ought to adjourn.
Yeah, it sure is.
I'd like to see us have the most efficient household in the whole world. That'll give you more time for your studies. The most important thing is your school, your education.
We're quickly going to it tomorrow, Dad. We're all doing fine in our studies.
I want you to go better, skipping grades now and then. I don't want anything to interfere with your school.
But Dad, please, Mr. Chairman, please, can we be adjourned?
I second the motion.
The most important job is your schooling, your education, and anything that detracts from that. Anything that detracts from that is beyond, I just won't tolerate it. I won't tolerate anything beyond it.
Mr. Chairman, please.
No. This is enough. This council has gone far enough. There will be no more talking about trying to block it off. And at this time, I can't live any longer. Come on, where's the stuff? Enough's enough.
Somebody's out there.
Are you responsible for that noise?
I'm responsible.
Great Caesar, go. What's that on the side of the car? Jump in, sardine. Here's your tin.
He asked Anne if she might go for a soda with him, and I think it might be all right.
I've already finished my homework, Dad.
We have a project.
Couldn't I get it from Ern tomorrow?
Why don't you
Well, tell him to stop the noise he's going to make.
go out and tell him to come in?
Joe, park your car and come in. Oh, Dad, please.
All right, I won't have you embarrassing Anne.
What you want me to do? Go sit in the kitchen?
Don't we say anything to that boy? We're going down to talk. You know, he may be a very nice young man.
Yeah, he's a cheerleader.
That settles it.
You keep it open mind.
Anyone would think boys were more important than mathematics projects.
Now what?
Hey, get some horny.
Can barely hear it.
Am I the first cheerleader you ever saw?
Yes.
My time. William Telltite. Full bone and it's William Telltite. Full bone and it's Seattle. Sometime. Hey, it's like we better get going, you
Oh,
know.
I think my father wants to meet you.
I think maybe he will.
The game's all down to the drugstore. We gotta get going.
I just want to tell you, leave it here.
Oh,
Hey, shut up. Shut up, cheer.
Sure thing. Let's start on cheer and then we'll get going, okay?
No,
Okay.
my father.
What are you worried about? Come on, follow me. Who? Rock, Ray, and the Tiger go on. Fly high. Who? Rock, Ray, and the Tiger. Hold it, hold it.
Dad? I'd like you to meet Mr. Joseph Scale.
How do you do, young man?
Joe asked me to go have a soda with him down at the drugstore.
How about the project?
I'd like to go, Dad.
I'm always reasonable. That soda shouldn't take long.
You mean I can go?
Sure you can, honey.
Oh,
Let's see.
Dad!
I can take time for 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Take time for what?
Chaperone you, of course.
A chaperone with me.
You didn't think I was going to run around the house alone with you.
What's wrong with me?
It'd take more than 15 minutes to answer that.
I can walk in the drugstore right in front of everybody, followed by a girl's father.
Joe, please.
And what's wrong with me?
Young man, that's what they call a rhetorical question.
I don't care if it is, I'm not not going to be chaperoned in any drugstore.
Joe, please.
Don't you trust your own flesh and blood?
Of course he does.
Certainly I trust him. I trust all my children. It's cheerleaders I don't trust.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'm leaving. I'll get someone else.
A judicious decision.
I must have been crazy.
That's it.
Well, the guys down at the drugstore hear what happens when you're trying to date a Gilbert. Wait till they hear you'll get no more dates like me.
A whole ray and a tiger for us.
I don't see what harm it would have done if I would have gone. You'll tell all of them. I'm so embarrassed.
Cheerleaders. Absolute waste of time. Let's just do a little on the mathematics project. Then I'll take you all the moves. We're going to laugh, candy, and popcorn and have a wonderful time.
Nobody in this family understands me. I wish I were dead.
What a thing to wish. That's enough waste of time. I don't want to teach you how to multiply two different numbers in your head. The first is you multiply 46 times 46 and find out how much longer 46 is than 25. Then you figure how much less 46 is than 50. The answer is 4.
They must have shut the window.
Remember when neighborhood controllers used to play that?
And clap hands, here comes Charlie, stumbling, me and the boyfriend.
You gotta see Mama every night or you can't see Mama at all.
Those tunes make you think of cheerleader. Back at Montclair High. Can't recollect him.
Charles Scales! So chic, eh?
Blame you had really tough cards. Except at our house.
At our house, it was Dad.
And he acted as though he thought our generation was heading straight for the devil.
In a stripped-down Model T, suitably inscribed with, "Chicken, here's your roost. 4 wheels, no brakes. The tin you love to touch."
Those old jockeys were just as good as our own cars.
Remember riding along with Dad in the Pierce Arrow? Somebody would yell, "I see 12 kids." Dad would bellow back, "These aren't much. You ought to see the ones I left back home." Once somebody yelled, "What are you doing in that old ark?" Dad yelled back, "Out collecting animals like the good Lord told me. All I need now is a jackass. Hop in."
The most embarrassing part was when we came to the toll bridge and Dad played his favorite game. He guessed the nationality of the collector, then, "Hey, do my Irishman come cheaper by the dozen?"
Irishman, is it? Sure it wasn't meant for a family like that to pay toll.
Sometimes it was a Dutch collector.
Ah, what a fine lot of healthy Dutchmen. Drive through on the house.
Even out for a drive, Dad couldn't stop teaching. I mean, if we passed the factory, he'd explain how to use the plumb line to get the tuning straight.
Because he was in a hurry for us. All the work projects, study committees. Were you terrible as head of the purchasing committee?
The purchasing committee got wholesale rates from underwear to baseball. And just look at the savings on canned food when we bought direct by the truckload.
And what about the 96 jars of peanut butter?
Everybody likes lots of peanut butter.
Not me. Not anymore.
Committees were a wonderful idea. They eliminated waste motions and made things easier for mothers.
You girls have talked that way back then. Back then all you thought about were boys' dates.
Because the boy hardly dared call at our house. That little cheerleader did everything but nail a quarantine sign on our door.
I remember Anne burning up. I'm living through what can only be described as hell on earth.
And Dad took that particular time to step up the efficiency program.
He didn't exactly take that time.
I didn't mean.
Of course, none of us knew. Sometimes it just seemed like he was extra impatient.
Dad's master plan. He was so anxious for Anne to get through school right then, so she could be free to help Mother.
Didn't Anne go out with some boy that afternoon?
She didn't know the test meant anything. She didn't know Dad had talked to some people at school about graduating her early.
But she missed supper completely. And all of the tests when that lady psychologist was there, Dad was wild.
He kept checking his watch every 3 minutes. That psychology teacher hadn't been there. He'd have been roaring like a lion.
You liked it. She passed early. So did some of the others. I guess they got upstairs.
Now you that's upstairs.
The one in the bathroom.
Boy,
All the time.
we would have been in there.
Dad just shut them off.
Quiet! Shut off that noise! I said quiet! You two! Who's playing those?
I don't know.
Ann didn't come in?
Not yet.
Ist gut. Ist der Ball schwarz? Ja, der Ball ist schwarz.
The one in
Kommen
the
Sie, mein
bathroom.
Herr, und werfen Sie den Ball. Zur Nummer kannst du. Quelle est le nom de
No
son
use trying to
père?
get around me now.
Je ne sais pas.
Turn those off and come
Ouvre
down.
la porte.
Turn them
Je
off.
t'aime.
That psychology teacher will think I told him to turn on those language lessons. She'll think I'm impressive.
Well, aren't you?
Yeah.
How did you do in your trick examination?
Practically perfect.
Me too.
Didn't take you long to finish. You and whoever turned on those records.
Bonsoir, mon père.
Oh, forever.
If you spent half as much time improving your minds as you do memorizing those stupid songs, you could recite the Quran forward and backward.
Ich bin Die Milch ist gut. Das Wasser ist kalt. Ich muss ein Apfel haben. Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten. Sonnen am Appetit. Ein Wörtchen aus das kommt aus dem Appetit.
No, let's wind up the Victrola and have more jazz. Let's have that song about I love my sweetie forever and a day.
You made it up. That's not exact.
Maybe not, but take it from me, that's well above average. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
We got those jazz records with our own money. Anna and me. Who wants to recite the Quran backwards?
Look at the report cards you brought home this afternoon.
What's so wrong with the average?
Last year you got straight A's.
Last year I skipped a grade. It takes a while to catch up.
Just the same, these afternoons in the drugstore with the boys, drinking sodas and listening to jazz, I told you it wouldn't help your marks, and this proves I was right.
We hardly spend any time with the boys.
Ha!
We don't have what some people call a normal social life. Some people go out on school nights.
Well, it's practically night now and a school night. And where's your sister?
We told you 10 times. She went to a movie with the boys.
All afternoon? She missed dinner. She's missing the examination. She knows she should be here.
Bill went with her. She remembered your rule, a brother on every day.
Well, she's making him miss the test, too. Why didn't you just bring this boy to the house instead of going off like that?
Why?
Yes, why?
Because of the way you scared Joe Steele. He's got the rest of the boys afraid to even come here. Even that friend of mine.
The one with the motorcycle? The one that keeps buzzing the house with that noise contraption at all hours?
He's trying to work up enough nerve to come in.
What's he afraid of?
You?
Me? Why should any boy be afraid of me? Run out and tell him you want his meeting so the management conference is yours. Tell him you don't have to work on his nerve much
She
longer.
already told him.
Oh.
He's done.
Suspense is killing me.
There you go. Joe Scale's car is much louder.
I'm your motorcycle, Max.
So do we.
He's still working on his nerve.
Is Ann back yet?
No. And for all I know, she eloped.
She went to a movie.
Mrs. Gilbert, I'm not getting any help in the kitchen.
Well, with these examinations, things are confused.
Get along now.
Partner, you better see to the babies.
I'm not supposed to wash dishes.
What about Dan and Jackie and Lillian too?
Well, they're still taking the exam.
Now I know why they're taking so long.
I thought they were a scream at dinner tonight.
Who?
With the woman examiner.
Miss Brill,
She was late and hurrying to catch up. And Jackie was trying to be so helpful. And she said, you don't have to gobble your grapefruit like a pig. If we finish ahead of you, we'll wait till your turn.
They made a bad impression.
And Lillian,
she thinks that family rules apply to guests.
Sally, I can't pass your desserts till you finish your mayonnaise.
Well, it didn't help when Jackie asked if what Miss Brill was saying was of general interest.
As a matter of fact, I don't think they care for Miss Brill very much, and I don't either. I don't think she's being fair.
Of all the fine teachers here, we had to get that one.
She's asked all sorts of slanted questions, and I don't think she's marking the test papers fairly.
Yes, and she's blocking my most important plan.
Plan? I thought this was just another one of the school's research projects.
That too.
Does this have something to do with all those pictures they're making to school?
With Anne's record, it's ridiculous for her to have to mark time with her class. There's no reason why they shouldn't graduate her at the end of this semester.
It's going awfully fast, isn't it? She skipped a grade last year.
But once she graduates, she won't have to worry about schoolwork for a while. And with me away, you could use a little help.
But Anne doesn't know that this examination has any bearing on when she'll graduate.
I worked out an agreement with the superintendent. He's running a paper on the effects of home education. And naturally, he came to the right source for that.
Naturally.
I told him he could have his Miss Brill snoop around all she wants. But in return, she has to do something for me.
Oh, give Anne her diploma?
If her mark's good enough, and by jingo it better be. What's the matter with that girl?
I'm sure she'll be here soon. I don't think there's anything the matter with her.
Well, if she doesn't hurry up, she's going to miss that test. It's critical she get here and take it.
I presume you're talking about your daughter Anne.
Well, there's nothing the matter with any of our children.
You'll find that out as soon as you grade Anne's paper.
And when will that be?
Don't worry, she'll be here. She's the youngest girl in her class and always gets A's.
Where did she go?
She went to a movie.
These examinations are a little more important. They're for the superintendent.
I know who they're for, and they're important to me, too.
The superintendent directed me to give these tests. That doesn't mean I approve of anyone graduating ahead of her class. If she doesn't show up, it's perfectly all right with me.
She'll be back any minute.
What have you learned so far about the others?
The results aren't conclusive.
And what's inconclusive about them? Have you ever graded a better set of papers?
I have to interpret the results.
Interpret? Here's something to interpret.
Again.
10 seconds. Just in time. Bill and your older sister aren't here. Frank, what's 46 times 46?
2116.
Dan, 19 times 17.
323.
Martha, 52 times 52.
2704.
Good girl.
You coach them.
I taught them. Do you know the capital of Columbia?
Of course.
Do you know the population of Des Moines according to the last census? Of course you do. But so does Dan here. So does Lily. So does baby Jane upstairs. I bring her down, but it's time for her bottle.
You're being ridiculous.
And what's 16 times 16?
Well,
256.
There. 17 times 17.
289.
Good girl, Jackie. Boss, we'll have to keep that girl.
Are there some questions that you'd like to ask?
To help you interpret.
I have all I need on these proper examinations.
No more questions? Dismissed. Get on with things. Step along now.
There's no harm in home studies, but you should try to do so much with them.
And why not?
If everyone went in for irregular education like this, there'd be no system left. There'd be chaos.
Perhaps you'd better mark those papers and see how much chaos you find.
You can use the dining room table.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'll just look over your shoulder.
I do mind.
Really?
You old goat.
Why don't you lie down and rest a little bit? You know, Dr. Burton said you should rest a little after dinner.
He's an old goat, too.
Oh, a little rest will not hurt you a bit. Come on. Do you good.
Get him out of there!
Won't you ever learn? Why don't Dad say? Why don't I say? Dad better, Frank better,
for maybe 10 seconds. It was just because of the movie and entirely involuntary.
It was?
It was just that kind of a movie.
Oh.
See?
Oh, haven't you tackled along and done it durable?
I suppose you think it's durable to me. I'm starving to death.
Kid brothers.
In case you don't know, I have 5 of them. 5 berserk kid brothers.
I already know.
Oh, thank heaven.
Say, I'll bet you're getting hungry.
Hungry?
I made you miss dinner.
I miss dinner all the time. If there's one thing on this earth I don't mind missing, it's dinner.
Of course, I don't seem to be very hungry myself.
You're not?
Of course, I ate an awful lot of popcorn,
And gumdrops.
but that never interfered with my appetite before. Say, would you like to go to a dance?
A dance? Like I'd love to. Depending on when the dance is.
Tonight. A bunch of the seniors.
Tonight? Why tonight it just happens I'm free.
Swell. I'll change and be back with you in about half an hour. I'm sure glad your dad isn't old-fashioned about letting you go out on a school night.
Oh, school night. Oh, wait a minute, Larry. There's someone I have to check with first.
Some other boy.
Well, he's male.
I didn't think you were the kind that stalls a fellow while she sees if she can get a better date.
Oh, I'm not, Larry. I'm not at all. It's just that, well, I have to get through a short examination first. And like I told you,
Honestly?
I'd much rather go to a dance with you than with anyone.
That's different.
Stop! You're out of again! The minute my back is turned, you don't have to sneak up on people. You could cough or something. Just try coughing with your mouth full of peanut butter. I have to go tell Dad you're back.
Bill, Mother says we're not to worry Father with unimportant worries.
Who's that little worrier?
I hope he doesn't get your father mad.
He won't. He better not.
I heard about your father.
Oh, lots of people hear about my father and his work.
It wasn't exactly about his work.
Oh, the way he eliminates trade motions, stuff like that. What did you hear?
To tell you the truth, I was almost afraid to come here.
No.
I didn't know whether to ask you for a date or not.
You haven't been listening to that little cheerleader, have you? Joe Scales.
How do you know?
Oh, really? The things that boy would say. Why he'd say anything about my father.
He would?
Why, the way that boy talks, he makes my father sound like some kind of monster. When actually,
Yes.
he's kind, witty, agreeable, and has one of the sweetest tempers.
Welcome back, Miss Chase.
And those rumors are just absurd.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh,
What took her so long?
Oh, we must be calling to someone. Someone at the back of the house. Whenever Dad calls at the back of the house, you can always hear him at the front of the house.
I guess you can.
Oh, there's no reason why you shouldn't be here.
You mean that boy's down there right now?
Right?
I hope you're getting along.
Oh, I suppose you have.
Yes, I better.
Oh, you see, what I mean is, will you be coming back?
Fine, Jacob.
Will you?
I asked you to dance, didn't I? Well, be seeing you.
Look at it.
I told you if I started wearing some stockings, everything would be all right, and I'd be popular.
Oh, popular. All this time, missing dinner. By jingle, you start painting yourself, too.
I haven't.
I can see the paint. Perfume. I can smell perfume.
She hasn't even had her dinner yet.
It's her fault. It's perfume.
Why not? Just one dab, and it smells so good.
Why not? Because it stinks up good fresh air. That's why not. You're going to wash it off.
I want to get through the examination first. I have something I'm going to do later.
Something to do with that boy.
Why do I always need a brother tagging along? I don't see why any boy bothers with me. Really, it's intolerable.
Well, I know even if you don't, and that's why a brother goes along.
Suppose I wanted to go to a dance, a really important dance that just happened to fall on a school night.
Well, we'll talk about that when the time comes, Anne.
Mom, Dad,
No more nonsense now. Not all this time, missing tests, painting, perfume.
it's awful.
You report to Miss Brill in the library, Bill.
All right, then. Perfume, painting. The next thing I know, you'll be. Thank heavens my other daughter's a little more sensible, not quite so.
There's a reason.
Well, you shouldn't have stayed so late. You know, we were worried, especially your father.
Oh, why does Dad have to worry so much?
He wants everything ship-shape and efficient before he goes on the trip to Europe, and then there is this test, Anne.
Why do they have to send that Miss Brill?
I'm sure she's a good teacher. You girls go on upstairs, and I'll tell Miss Brill to clear out.
What's that?
What's Larry? Again! And he said he's driving right over. Yes, they started. But he can might have a project. I don't know, but I want to get through with that examination first. Is it tough?
Same old IQ stuff. It's a snap. Especially for Miss IQ of Montclair High.
I wish I could be Miss something else.
You're stuck with it. For one, IQ's going to be put to some good use. I can't wait to see Miss Girl's face and she grades their paper. I think she's just dying to bear down with that red pencil. Even I didn't have much trouble with the written part. And the word association test, there's nothing to it. She just shoots 5 words extra.
Well, I'm in an awful
If
rush.
I told you the 5 words, you could really pour it on her when she asked.
Well, don't.
Golly, her mouth would just drop wide open.
I better get in
You
here.
know, if every time she pops a word or two, and you could pop back a whole bunch of answers, a whole string of associated words, but of course, it wouldn't be right if you told Anne that the first word is knife.
Don't.
Or that the second word is black.
Please.
Put hair first.
You shouldn't have told me.
No, you certainly shouldn't have told me that the 5 words are knife, flat, foot, hair, bird. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Gee, I'm sorry, and put them out of your mind. Try to forget that the 5 words are knife, flat, foot, hair, bird.
Put them out of my mind after the way you've been drumming them into my head. Oh, good heavens, I'm already starting to think of the answers. Why did you do a thing like that?
Aren't you ever going to get down to business?
Oh, right now.
I thought your mother told you to see to the babies.
We were seeing them.
Until a motorcycle passes the house.
I think motorcycles are wonderful. You can make a lot of noise with a motorcycle.
Anne is just breezing through that test.
It's about time she did some breathing.
No, I think she has a crush on one of the boys at school.
Boss, here are the charts I've worked out. Rotation of duties and assignments, records of results. I want to get all this functioning before I leave.
I wish you wouldn't go. Dr. Burton said that...
Dr. Burton. We'd better concentrate on finding some way to knock a little sense into our older daughters.
They're perfectly normal. At least they want to be.
They want to be wasting a lot of time, and time's too precious.
Is this management conference really so important, Frank?
A conference like this gives me a chance to explain motion study to the world. The world can stand a little efficiency. Besides, it can be awfully good for business. It costs a lot to run a family like this.
Remember when we first talked about the family that we have? Our wedding day. We said we'd have a wonderful life and a wonderful family. A great, big family.
I warned you, children from the basement to the attic, from the floorboards to the chandeliers.
And when we went for a Sunday walk, we looked like Mr. and Mrs. Piper.
Mrs. Piper, shake hands with Mr. Piper. Mr. Piper, meet Mrs. Piper.
I asked you, how many children, just as an estimate? You told me just as an estimate, many.
That day, when we got on the train, you tried to appear so blasé, as though we'd been married for years.
And when I took off my hat, you gave that loud whisper, "Good Lord, woman, why didn't you tell me your hair was that color?" And everyone turned to leer and wink.
I shouldn't have done that, but it's just that I was so proud of you. I wanted everyone to look and know you were my wife. I think the work charts and committees are working out fine. The family's getting so it runs itself.
You have thought of most of everything, Mr. Piper.
Thank you, Mrs. Piper. Oh, I told you I would be back in time.
I don't think she's taking the test seriously. She's just marking the answers down the page as fast as she can go.
Well, she said something about being in a hurry.
Perhaps she had something more important.
What is it?
You aren't supposed to leave the table until you're finished.
It is finished.
That's impossible.
It's finished.
You answered every question the best you could.
Honestly, Dad, it was a snap.
A snap? We'll just see how much of a snap it is.
You bet we'll see.
We'll just see how much of a... Dear me.
Is something the matter?
There doesn't seem to be anything the matter.
You haven't found any wrong answers?
Not yet.
Just keep marking.
I will. My goodness.
I wish to make an announcement about your oldest sister.
But Dad hasn't even finished marking it yet.
As far as we know, your eldest sister just completed a perfect examination. So far as we know, yes. And it seems very much to me as though she'll be graduating at the end of sixth.
Mr. Gilbert, you were instructed not to mention that.
You have her paper.
What is this?
But she hasn't had the word association test.
Well, give it to her.
Here? Now?
Yes, here and now.
All right. But this is very irregular.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yes, she's ready.
You know how it's done. Try to answer with the word you associate. First word, knife.
Stab wound leads to Mount Spring Tree.
Good heavens. You must have an IQ higher than Nicholas Murray Butler.
Man, I have read a lot.
Next word, blank.
Velvet knife, pitch tar, ebony.
Heavens. Next, foot.
Kick shoe, walk, run, stocking dance.
Next, hair.
A ribbon, pigtail, shampoo, louse.
Next.
Eggs on this like...
But I didn't say the word. I just said next.
That's true.
Let me see. The next word is bird. You said egg, song, nest. So that's it. You know the word was bird. Of course you did know, didn't you?
Yes.
And you did the IQ exam too, didn't you?
No, just the word. It was a joke. Sort of.
How could you?
I see through the whole thing. You're all nasty little cheaters. Yes, you all cheated.
No, I'm the only one.
You're the only one that got caught. I see now the way they all get ahead so fast in school. I'll certainly report the whole thing to the superintendent.
But I didn't know this has been anything.
This ends that graduation talk. And I'll recommend that some of this great skipping they've done be thoroughly reviewed.
Just fine, not there.
Lots of you.
God, Dad, I couldn't help it.
What do you mean you couldn't help it?
How could everything go so wrong? I had such a wonderful afternoon. Larry even asked me to a dance. And then this had to happen.
This sort of thing didn't happen till you got boys on your mind.
She's growing up, Frank, and other things are important too.
Out all this time, missing dinner, painting perfume, and now cheating on the examination. I can't have the whole program ruined by some boy. That's the end of that nonsense.
Dad, you don't understand. But when you're the youngest in your class, you feel you have to keep up in the top bracket. Sometimes you miss out on things like sociability, leadership, going to a dance with the boy you really like.
Hi, Larry. Is that
No. I guess I can't go, Larry.
the other day came through?
No?
It's perfectly okay. After all, it's up to you. Well,
I don't see what harm it would have done if I would have gone. Dad? I don't understand. Why?
I don't understand either.
I guess we just don't understand each other. And wait a minute.
We better finish.
Let's get back to the baby. Dad, she'll be all right. I was just out painting the fence. It's still not too dark. I'll start the paint.
I couldn't just let her run off to the dance. To dance like that is the question of the whole program. That's much more important. Time is precious.
Of course it's Dad. I better locate that dumb dog.
That's the whole point. Time is so precious.
But they're all gone, and it's so peaceful and quiet.
It certainly is. I hate it.
That song is in my mind. And you hear it too.
I hear it too.
I don't know why, but it makes me think of the afternoon Dad left for Europe.
The last time we were all together. Remember what Mother said? She was right.
When you're all together, it's the happiest time in the world.
She said it like she meant us to remember it.
It never occurred to us Dad had any intention of dying until he was good and ready.
I think it occurred to Anne. I think something happened that afternoon. Something that made her suspect.
The way I remember, Anne spent the afternoon taking a review exam for the school board. Then she was so late coming home, Dad worried he might not even get to see her.
She was late because of waiting for the examiners to grade her paper. She wanted something to show Dad before he left.
The misunderstanding was Dad. Anne really took it to heart. She felt so awful.
I think Dad felt even worse.
You could tell. When we put on the show for him that afternoon, to give him a big send-off, he laughed and acted as though he thought it was wonderful. But you could tell.
He kept watching for Anne.
It was his favorite show, too. Our imitation of him and Mother.
I still know it by heart.
You always took for old Dad, and I was Mother.
Remember? Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest speaker today is Dr. Lillian Muller-Gilbert.
Hello, Charlotte. So glad you could be here. Grace, I just love your new hat. Why, Jenny, you've bobbed your hair. I'm not going to make a speech, but I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Mrs. Gilbert, did you really want such a large family? If so, why?
Any other questions?
Mrs. Gilbert, who really wears pants in your household?
Any other questions?
Thank you, Mrs. Gilbert, for your enlightening answers.
Our next speaker is Mr. Frank Bunker Gilbert. Don't be frightened now. Please keep your seats. He's promised to limit himself to 2 hours and not to mention the one best way to do work more than twice in the same sentence.
For the purpose of convenience, I have divided my main topic into 57 main headings and 117 subheadings. It will be published as a novel this June. I commence now with the first heading.
Mr. Gilbert, the superintendent of the factory here needs your advice at once.
We'll all be right over. You're slow today.
You know.
Is everybody present? Is everybody reasonably sanitary? Is everybody dry? Very well then, follow me.
Mr. Gilbert, I'm the superintendent of this factory.
You call this a factory?
Christmas, look what followed you in. Are those your children or is it a picnic? They're my children and it's no picnic.
How do you like my little Bolivian? Bolivians come cheaper by the dozen. Do you think I should keep them all?
I think you should keep them all at home.
Jackie girl, take your fingers out of your mouth and explain to the superintendent what's inefficient about this drill press.
This thing? A drill press?
Exactly.
motion, both after transport loaded and transport empty. And the wordplay of the operator is at a 15 level.
That takes more money.
Heavens, Mr. Gilbert, tell your children to stop climbing over my machinery.
Don't worry, they won't get hurt. They're all trained engineers. I trained them myself.
Look at that little bleeding squatting over my bus stop. Don't look! Don't let him squat any lower!
The little rascal thinks it's a bicycle. Don't worry, she'll have to learn by doing.
I lose more children in factories. Now the rest of you keep away from that bus stop. You hear me?
You always did make a mess. Lily, make a note of that so we'll know how many places to set for supper. Good day, Mr. Superintendent.
Let's wait till Ann gets back. There's 2 pieces.
She might not get home in time.
She will. She will.
Maybe he's having trouble seeing Miss Brill probably thought of that.
Nonsense.
Aren't you
And if Ann does have trouble, it's just because they don't know how to put together a proper test. Some teachers just don't know their business.
Aren't you going to do anything, Mr. Shepherd?
Your father has a lot of last-minute things to tend to.
Please, just do a little more. Daddy, please.
Too much on my mind, really.
But we won't be seeing you for a long time. You always do that part in the show.
I just don't feel much like Ann.
Ian, how do you do? Did you show them this on your school board?
Dad, the test was hard. I tried to explain that I was in a hurry.
I know you did fine, but you took so long, I was beginning to worry.
Well, there's no need to worry.
I know you did fine.
Good.
Mr. Bones? Mr. Bones?
All right, Daddy.
Does you know how you get the water in the watermelon? Why, no. How does you get the water in the watermelon? Why, you planted in the spring.
That's a good one. Do it, please.
Does you know Isabel? Isabel? What show? Isabel necessary on a bicycle?
I said I was snack for you. There's no decent food on the trains. And there's ice cream and cookies for the rest of us.
I don't know about this. When it comes to ice cream, you're right on the job. But when it comes to a project, you're slow as molasses.
Dad, please.
What do you say, boss?
Why, Mr. Bones, did I hear you say molasses? Why, I ain't had no molasses.
I'm glad you finished up and got home.
Oh, I would have been home in time anyway. I mean, I wouldn't let anything
I'll bet you made him feel foolish for insisting on that review examination.
I don't know.
Of course you did. All you have to do is get the foolishness out of your mind so you can do your best.
Dad, I did my best, but I can't get that foolishness out of my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I've been studying myself sick. I can't help it.
And I can't understand why you haven't more sense.
Why can't Dad understand?
I'm glad I'm not feeling this. By the time he gets around to us, things will be taken for granted.
Were there any calls for me or anything?
Larry, what did he say? What did
you say anything?
A little. I helped your cause.
How?
Well, I didn't let him think you've been studying for the exam all the time. That's so drab. I gave him something colorful to think about.
What?
About all the other things.
Oh, Mart!
I'm not so dumb. Anytime motorcycle Matt calls, just keep your friends to yourself. What's the matter?
Oh, no, I... Nothing. Gosh, Mart.
I can't help
mind, you're trying to kill me.
Kill you? You got it all right. Really?
People get put in jail for things like this.
You're not going to put me in jail.
Well, no.
Oh, you can if you want.
Why would I want you in jail, even if you are running around with other boys while you're supposed to be studying, even if you have accepted 3 fraternity pins at the same time?
My ice cream's melting, if you'll excuse me.
I still don't see why you put nails in the drive.
I didn't. I might have suggested it. My ice cream is probably melting too. Excuse me.
I used to think you were different.
I am different, I guess.
I used to think so. I used to think you were sincere and knew about lots of things. And Dad said, I borrowed that motorcycle. I better see how much damage was done.
Can I help?
You've done enough.
Don't you want your ice cream? I don't have much of an appetite.
You worried about that test?
The test and everything.
That boy?
Dad.
You worried about Dad?
It seems like we used to understand each other so well. Now it seems like we don't understand each other at all.
Your father tries to do so much, and sometimes he gets impatient.
But why? Why doesn't he want to spend any time with boys or anything else like that?
Might have a reason.
What, Mother?
Oh, he might want as many of his dozen as possible through school. You, for instance, you're the oldest.
But what's the hurry? There's plenty of time.
Well, Dad's getting along. He's in his 50s.
Dad's young.
Well, people do get things wrong with them. Things like heart trouble.
Is that why Dr. Burton's coming over so much?
Now, it's nothing for you to get excited about.
Mother, does Dad have heart trouble?
Well,
Mother.
Oh, of course he wants you all getting ahead as fast
Oh,
as
Mother!
Oh,
Mother!
Oh, but Anna, isn't that bad? Now,
Am I an only? No!
it's not as bad as you think it is,
Oh,
Anna.
Mother! Oh, no!
Boss, I forgot to put up the cross-section graph.
I'll do it later.
What is it, Dad?
1,000 lines long and 1,000 lines wide. That makes exactly 1,000,000 little squares.
1,000,000?
You'll hear people talk a lot about big numbers these days, but not many people know what an awful lot of million really is. You're going to see it every day.
Do you have $1,000,000, Daddy?
No, I have 1,000,000 children instead. Somewhere along the line, a man has to choose between the two.
What is it, Dad? Maybe I could explain it later.
Later this afternoon. Don't you like ice cream anymore?
Me!
Mrs. Piper, come up with me while I say goodbye to the babies.
And what toys will you bring them back from your trip, Mr. Piper? Slide rules?
Why, Mrs. Piper, what a good suggestion.
Just a tire and a bent mudguard.
What?
It could be much worse. The motorcycle.
Well, maybe you and I can help pay for it. Gradually.
Well, it was pretty old and beat up anyway.
But whatever it costs.
And
Yes.
how come you spend all your time with college boys while you're supposed to be studying? I didn't think you were that kind of a girl.
I'm not. I'm not, Larry. It's just that, well, with Dad's leaving, I better see if I can help in any way. I really do want to go to a dance. So, you're at it again! Shut!
He certainly has a wonderful sense of timing.
Yes, yeah, Larry, with Dad's leaving and all, I better see if there's anything I can do.
Sure, I'll get along.
Larry? You don't understand. I didn't understand myself.
Why?
Reasons I can't explain. There's so much I'll have to do. I won't have much time.
Not even to go to the senior prom?
Gosh, Larry, you're asking me? But it wouldn't be right. I mean, with Dad's leaving and all, things do have to be pushed along.
you answer the doorbell anymore?
Dad, I didn't hear it.
You weren't listening.
Hello, Mr. Gilbert.
I thought you wanted to go to a dance.
I do, but I'm just so
Sounds like I have an eldest daughter just about grown up. I wonder. Good heavens. Good afternoon.
Who is it? Oh,
Won't you sit down?
I understand you're leaving, so I'll be brief.
Did you mark my paper?
The superintendent marked it himself.
Yes.
Wasn't my idea to come here.
About what?
The examination.
Did you mark it?
Let's have it. I got your train in a few minutes.
It's obvious to me she cheated again.
Miss Brill,
You know I couldn't have cheated. You watch me every minute.
I don't claim to know how.
get to the point. I'm in a hurry.
That's why I was sent right over. So, she may fool other people, but she doesn't fool me.
My mark.
I'm getting to it.
Did she pass?
Yes.
Was it a good paper?
Yes.
Was anything wrong with her paper?
No.
Yay and yay.
There's no more question about when she's to graduate.
That's what I was told to tell you. I was told to say that she's to graduate at the end of this semester.
Right, Jingle, I do.
Hey, that's swell.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thank you, Miss Brill.
What's 19 times 36?
Really?
19 times 36.
I'm not taking a test. Good day.
It's 684. And I am so glad. I was worried.
Nonsense. Your sister did wonderfully.
Knew she would.
Insisted she take the exam. Forced it on her.
Man, I have to get on home.
About the dance, Larry.
What I was going to say before I was interrupted by Miss Brill, it seems to me you're beginning to grow up.
She is, more than you know.
And when a girl begins to grow up, it doesn't hurt if she goes to a few dances.
Oh, Dad, don't let it interfere with anything. Not my studies or anything.
Easy now, I believe you.
I hope you have a nice trip, Mr. Gilbert. And don't worry about Anna going to the prom, or anything.
You bet I won't. I'm sending Bill right along with you.
Sure thing. Well, I better get along.
See you.
Seeing you. Bye.
Well, it's getting late and I have to Frank put your bags in the car.
Good. Bye, Jingle.
Oh, come on, Dad. Daddy dropped his car.
9 seconds. That's very good. I have to hurry. No last-minute nonsense now. You all know your jobs and responsibilities. My last official act before leaving is to nominate your mother as chairman of the family council. All those in favor?
Aye.
She is now your new chairman.
Dad, before you go, there's just one thing I don't understand.
Just one.
I think I understand why you want to get us ahead with everything. But everything you do, all the time you save for people, the thing I don't understand is what do you want to save time for?
For work, if you love that best. For education, for beauty, for art, for mumbly peg, if that's where your heart lies. It's for where your heart lies. That's what you save time for.
And right now is the happiest time in the world.
No waving goodbye nonsense.
Dad, oh no.
Get on, babe. And by Jingle, behave yourselves.
Fred, get your mother a chair. Come on, everybody, get in position for a family council meeting.
Well, like all families, we need to get on with the business before us.
I now call this family council to order.
Mother, Miss Taylor.
Okay, lights
And you never recognize them when they come back. Well, it really puts them in a, they really don't know what it is. You guys, this is
There's a reason.
you girls are so up.
Oh, well, that reason why there's bottle in their bottle. That's why,
You didn't have a bottle.
that's why Ernestine was another. That's before we came down, she had a bottle.
Yeah, well, you gotta go up here. So you go from here and you start up the stairs. If you go slowly, just kind of listening to this, you want to find out what happens. Okay? So you go partially up the stairs. And then as soon as Mother leaves, you got it?
Yes.
All right, then.
Sorry, I didn't carry my ad libs on the first second ago.
Okay, let's see, another thing, 2, 3. Ernestine, when you're talking about, over here and say, watch the way I handle motorcycle thing. You gotta come over here.
Leave me some room on the couch.
Okay. Now, when you say that line, you get up and move over here.
Don't understand men. Watch how I handle men.
And about approximately right here, do it again.
Don't understand men. Watch how I handle men. He won't even slow down. He better. What do you mean? You know that part where he swings into his motorcycle?
Okay, now later on you're going to have to watch. Turn that down. When you're doing, when you're doing the foot, blah, or going at the way. Today's here, I don't think you're getting so far down here.
Josh, for some reason or other, we can't see your packet. You're sitting there. I don't know what's happening to that block. In the original blocking, you have to take this chair, and you say you're setting up the house, okay? You have to take this chair from here and put it on here. You also have to move the blue chair back. That's very important. Okay? It's in the middle, you say you'll straighten up the house, you have two chairs to move. This chair and the blue chair, okay? Now, if it so happens that during the performance, Frank throws some pillow at you, and as you run across here, maybe not on the other ended up having to kick back out of the way. So, Frank and Bill, up on stage for them. Frank, pick up the pillow. Throw it at her. Okay, go. Well, you did it, her, right?
Yeah, but she's over there.
Okay, come over here. You're going over to get the cane out of the way.
And we're standing over here.
Take that.
Off front here.
All right, now ignore it that time. Go on after them. Okay, now when you come back, Ernestine, you can either do it there or you can go put that away. Take that on the way back here. Right, which do you want to do? Do you want to run back there and put your cane in and lay down? Okay, got it?
Yes.
All right, talk about blogging. Oh, I know. Robin and Kevin.
Yeah.
When you two come over here and sit, Bill sits down and Robin stands here. Where's Robin? Okay, instead of that, go on stage. Bill. All that does is block Bill. So what's going to have to happen is, Robin, you come over to this chair usually. You're going to have to sit and he's going to have to stand. Reversing. I realize that. But you're blocking him totally. You're not going to have to say. That's fine. You stand. I don't want you to block. Just do it. Okay? So, the person always downstage should be lower than the person downstage. That's all. Okay? All right, you girls, on that silk stocking things, get yourself in position. Time it so that you're in position so that you can fall down. Okay? And you can't do like this. You know, you've got to be there at least a line or two ahead of time so that you just fall. on there. The two of his lots, who's the one that sees, you do? Okay, so you're gonna have to be in a position where you can see it. It's not like, oh, down there, you've got to handle your body's property. Okay? Josh, remember with your block to stand up there and land like that, okay? Mike, you're always projecting. Dad, when you say, when Ann makes her entrance and she's wearing soft stockings, your speech is a little too matter of fact when you say silk stockings, okay? You should react more to that because that's actually seeing her instantly. You know what I'm saying? When she says, I made up my mind, I'm going to be wearing.
Shaking my head more. Disbelief. What kind of that?
Well, I think probably a little more than that she dared actually do it.
Disbelieving that she was really there.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be a louder reaction. I think Dad would react. I mean, he yelled a lot anyway. So I think she would do a little more on that. Okay. Then her line makes more sense when she says, well, I made up my mind, I'm going to do it. But we've got to get a bigger reaction from you from me to make that work. Okay.
How does the doctor do that?
Better. Yeah, that's lines, we couldn't understand some of the lines in this second council meeting. And I don't know what happened on a couple of those things. Where's Trace? When I said snap your bow tie the same time as the audience, I did not mean put down the stage and do it in their eyes. I meant just stay in approximately the same position you are and just, okay, I thought that was right. No, don't come down stage and do it. Just sort of direct it to the audience, but not too much. Christine, you need to work for more gestures. You need to try to practice in front of a mirror on your fingers like sequence so that you can get a little bit more movement, okay? On some of your lines. Peanut butter. When Frank is talking about the peanut butter, you know, you want to yeah, you know, I did a good job working that. You know, you're the done, right? Get a little more playboy than him. Okay, Josh and Martha. I don't think we need this block. When you're doing the German lessons. Okay, who else? Frank, you're on stage here. Frank and who? Okay, Ernestine, you get on that side of the stage. Okay, Frank, instead of standing here, move to the back of the couch more. Yeah, but you were standing. Move to the back of the couch. So you guys come right down center stage. Okay, right. I do not want you to stay back there. When you first come in, I want you to be more on the floor. Hey! Right down here. Don't stay back there. Frank, make sure you give stage for them at that time. Okay? All right. You're on stage.
What about that council meeting when Ernestine says, I think I can kind of come to the local
Ernestine, let's see, you're sitting over here. Here. You got a lot of blocking? No, you don't know this blocking.
So we got
Okay, Dad.
I just say no at the end of the dog.
Very good.
That's your mom. I think this family council is a very good idea. Remember what that is? Okay, now he's going to sit sort of slink into your chair.
You got a will, is what you want.
Okay? I mean, it's got a really, okay, why is everybody hitting the walls tonight?
Hitting the wall?
Yeah, I mean, bang here, to bang there, to knock there, and, you know.
it's
I don't really know what all that is going on, and I don't know what all the noise backstage was. And I could see somebody's hand right over there, and Mrs. Fitzgerald, one time, I don't know whether you missed that while we were doing the line or something, but I saw you when you were making entrance coming out through here, okay? Yeah, but I mean, I saw you peeking around.
Oh, I couldn't hear her line.
Okay.
That was why I wasn't sure.
Also, for some reason or other, there was a lot of foot movement that we could see right up in here. Somebody was busy back there. I didn't have section, you know. Okay, well, there's never supposed to be any extra people backstage. So if you have friends, and they ask if they can come backstage, the answer is no. Not before or during the performance. Okay? Okay, everybody kind of made a comment to this cast on it. You're going to have to be careful. Miss Brill, I believe you were late for Miss Bruce, so sorry.
Yes.
I don't remember what the problem was, but there seemed to be none.
I'll tell you later.
And Mother's this one there also, so you can have a few, like, cuter.
She had the same problem.
Did she? Well, good. Noise backstage was especially bad tonight. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. This seems unnatural to me. You're sitting here, Miss Will is in, and you, and it's cost. What's your first one?
My first line, that's true.
To me, you naturally are starting to get up. Okay, when you say that's true, you start to get up, and then you sit back down. I think it would be better if you just. Okay, well, I think I would get up. It looks like we've been coached, it looks like we're Larry, come on into the room. Don't stay on this platform back here because you can't see when you come back. You come into the room to pick up Ann. Okay? In there, I want you to have it on the stage, okay? Mike Peterson. You and Dad are alone at the end of that scene. Don't sit down, please. Just stand there and wait, and he's saying his line, and you're thinking about leaving in with everybody else in the play. Okay? Don't sit down on that. Robin, when you say your line about going out to the game, I feel like you're making a little bit too much stuff. Because your idea is to get away with it. So don't sit down and see all you're saying is, you know, I think I can see all these people getting their reasons, and that's what you need to do too. Okay, Mike, you don't have to say that to that. Don?
Yes.
Okay, when you blow that whistle, all you're doing is slowing it down by going, just blow the whistle.
Right.
Okay, skip that part. Act 3, these are not my comments, these are Rusty's comments. Slow start, no energy. Okay, Don, slow down on set 4. Don, slow down on set 4 safe. Slow down on set 4 safe. I don't know. Okay, Kara, make sure you keep your eyes out of those mirrors. Okay. All right, now another thing that you guys are really going to have to watch is this. I don't know what's happening to this hash, but this line is going to pop. Remember, it's got the angle back and it's got the stay angle back. Carrie, you're ending up with your back to the audience too much. Therefore, Katie is ending up with her back to the audience too much.
Well, they're moving
Now.
forward, so I can't see.
Well, you can't have your back to the audience. You guys are going to have to make sure that line stays straight on the slant. The more you move forward, the more it forces them into a backward position. In other words, you're upstaging. Okay, I would like to take this last position. Where Dad goes over and picks up Katie. What do you say?
It's an overwhelming thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, everybody else on the page.
On the doorbell man, Larry down here, I come up off the top very shortly after the doorbell rings, and they're both looking up at me.
Yes, I know that. Why are you looking yesterday?
That happened last week.
See what happens to this lousy line? Back it up and angle it.
What's that doorbell? Don't look up there.
You see, it has got to angle. And if you guys right in here don't watch that, those people on the end up with the back of the audience. Okay, can you angle back here? Okay, guys, hold on and
Let's start saying my lines.
quiet, guys.
For work, if that's what you love best. For education, for beauty,
Okay.
for art.
All right, hold it right there. Mother, when you do that, come way over on this side of the stage. Move this whole thing over. Because what's happening is just, okay, not too far. We're just getting a regular block. Dad, I want you to take almost center stage. You know, just move over. All right,
So I'm not moving back into the line there. The line comes
all
in.
right, now you guys, move back. Move back. All right, let's take Bill. This is what always happens. Okay, just there, but not directly behind you. You forget. Okay, you come in between these two. Let's get this part straight. It's all a mess. Josh? No. You look right through here. All right, now you guys have got to come down stage 4 too. This is going to get into such a mess. Mother, you can do that. Okay, go back to your original position and see if we can work it so you end up about like this. Dad, if you come center stage on this part and look at the door, as soon as you pick up, you guys listen. As soon as he picks up Katie, who's going to come back to here, you guys make sure you start around this side. Let's try to see what it looks like.
For work, if you love that best. For education, for beauty, for art, for mumbling pages, that's where your heart lies. It's for where your heart lies. That's what you say, Tom.
All right, now let's see if we can do a little more of that. It just doesn't look like you're walking into your position, you guys. Watch your dad, see what he's saying. Train of thought. Sustain it.
For work, if you love that best.
Okay, Dad. This time I want you to try it. Come to about right here, let them form here. You guys are doing this right. Okay.
If you love that best. For education,
Come into
for
that.
beauty,
No, come into
for
that.
art.
Don't walk away from it. Okay, Don, Karen, Don, Travis. That's Karen's favorite man. Come over more. And you can Karen is almost here. I want you both, excuse me, both of you groups to the edge of this rock, and that's all. Okay, let's take it again. Try it this way again.
Want me back a little bit more?
No, it's this, they've got a board and state themselves on it.
For work, if you love that, for us. For education, for beauty, yes, for art, for monthly pay. Oh, there.
Watch this right here. Keep your head. So it's more equal because that's the important one to the next. All right, so everybody sure in your position? Okay, make sure we can see you and next we can stay back. Okay? Okay, remember that. And we're getting too much of a reaction when you hear that hard topic because you don't really have time and script to cover focus. So don't break down. All right, tonight there seemed to be more of a problem, and part of that was where the cast was in the first and second act. I realize that, but you are all going to have to be more conscious of using the space on the stage in front of the furniture rather than staying upstage so far. We're losing half of the action because you're way back there. Play it down forward more. Play it in the rug area more when you can. Okay? Larry and Ann, you have to watch that especially. You're upstage. You have to bring it downstage whenever you can. Any of you. Okay. That's about all. No. Hey, no, some of them have not done it for fall, but we'll do it. Okay, go ahead.
No jewelry. No little bit of things, no classrooms, no nothing. You're here in the opening scene, right back. Okay? Make sure that when you come out in the second scene, you're going to open in white times, and in the middle during the intermission, switch to black. Because they didn't have your style. No, the worst part is the hide your face. You know, I don't know. Join with guys, join with watch and make sure it's better to come out with no tie on at all than to come out with one of you in black and one of you in white. Okay? Is the ribbons out of your hair during the second act? You know, it's a joke because you've all grown up a little bit.
What's the third act?
Females, watch your leg position on the couch.
Kara,
I can only begin to tell you what it does. I tried it when the ladies up there with their knees out spread eagle, and you're sitting in the front of 3 rows. It's not me. I know, you're great. Okay, other than that, you look great.
okay, let's do a curtain call. Everybody position curtain call.
So you have to hold it down. You gotta go to your job.
She doesn't come on with me.
Okay.
Come with me, dog. Drop that.
I can't get through the crowd.
Will she get up and I tell her to?
Make sure you clear the stage for Doc, please, coming through there.
Stop the dog.
wrestle that every night. When you're not getting the interviews. Always freaking
Okay,